Hey everyone, what's going on? This is episode 280 of Background Noise. We have a trifecta of unique individuals who each bring a unique perspective from their history in life.
Huh.
Yeah. I feel like that was a nice way of saying we have three people.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
We're actually just your imaginary friends, though, so...
Yo, honestly, though, imagine, someone who stumbles upon this channel and everyone else is just voices in my head, and it's just me talking to myself throughout 280 episodes. If Brecken is my imaginary friend, where the hell do I go when I go to your house? Is it still,
You're, in an alley somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Oh god. There's just so many layers to this that are confusing, because that also means my parents completely accept it and are like, yeah, he's crazy. Because they even pretend to talk to you then.
That's pretty, yeah.
How did I get that fish tank? Where'd that come from? Did I find it in the alley?
It's just like a shattered little fishbowl.
It's not even what I think it is. It could be a shattered fishbowl. It could just be a discarded ice cream cup. And it's just the plastic top.
Vanillix.
Yeah, Vanillix again. Is Vanillix the worst Pokemon?
Design or,
Yes.
I mean... Probably?
Yeah. It's not the worst stat-wise, I know. It's probably Sunkern, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I think I might hate Kling Klang more.
The fuck?
Yeah. I mean, does kind of seem like a little bit of a lazy design.
No, they're ugly as sin.
Yeah. It's hey, everyone Magnemites and Magneton so much. Yo, now it's Gears.
It's even deeper than that, though, because it's like Bronzong and Bronzor. Whoa.
I like Bronzong.
Yeah, and those were fun, because they were the Steel Psychic types, and they were real derpy looking.
I like the plate.
They were derpy, but it's you could tell there was at least some thought that went into it.
Mm.
And they were fun. They weren't Gears.
Yeah, Gears with eyes and silly noses, and it's no.
Yeah, that's literally all they are, though.
How long did you spend thinking about this?
I don't think they're the worst Pokemon, but Sock and Throw are very much low down my list of Pokemon that I like.
Oh, you mean Bert and Ernie?
Yeah.
They're people.
Yeah, it's those aren't Pokemon.
No, they're karate Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, it's there's something a little disturbing about sending this literal person out to fight against other Pokemon.
Yeah.
This one just punches and this one throws things. It's that's a person.
Well, it's I didn't like having Machamp or anything as a kid, because I'm where does he get the little pants? Is he a guy? What?
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
It's just a...
Then also Tyrogue and all that.
Yeah.
Hitmonlee, Hitmonchamp, or Hitmontop, that's the name.
Yeah.
Those guys, those are pretty human looking.
They at least look a little bit monstery.
Hitmonlee
Yeah.
definitely doesn't look like a person.
Tyrogue looks kind of like a kid on the streets.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Tyrogue, but Hitmontop is just a little guy dancing.
He's a little dreidel.
Yeah, he is a dreidel. I like when he's on his head way better than there's another animation where he's just standing in place, just walking from side to side over and over again.
Yeah, and it's no one came here to see that.
Yeah.
Get back on your head.
Yeah, it's
Do the spin.
we're here to see you spin. What is let's play a fun game. What is your least favorite Gen 1 Pokemon?
God, you can't say that to like a known Gen 1er though. I love all of them.
But like if you had to pick one.
I really need to think about it.
Yeah, I do too, actually. I asked this question without a prepared answer.
Oh, nice.
So look at the list of Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, honestly.
Gen 1 Pokemon.
Alright, let's see this. Alright, so for me personally, it's I think I might have an answer. But let me just look through everyone. Okay. There's a few that stick out actually to me.
Like, they're not perfect, but just looking at them, I'm filled with like such affection.
No, yeah. So to me, like the top contenders, like Farfetch, they haven't done anything for Farfetch.
I love him.
He is cute though. It's hard. I've never really been a big fan of the Spearow Fearow line
Stop.
because they're a second normal flying type in a gen where you already have
Pidgeot.
yeah.
They're not as good, no, but it's like, I like that they're the angrier birds.
That's true. Because every time I feel like every time I'll bring one up, you guys will be like, "No, but this," and I'm like, "You're right. I like them too."
The only Pokemon that, like, when I look at them, I'm just like, okay, a little ridiculous.
Is it Mr. Mime?
Oh my god. Should it be Mr. Mime? I feel like Voltorb and Electrode.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good shot.
They're pushing it for me.
I like those.
I love them too.
I'm on the fence with, what is that little freaking rock bug's name? Is it Kabuto?
Aww. Yeah.
I think he's alright, but Kabutops is kind of like, oh, I hate looking at this. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
He's got blades for hands.
Yes, which is why I'm uncomfortable. If that crawled up my leg, I would probably die.
He's like, but that's the great part is he's like, what, 5'4"? I mean, if he's crawling up your leg, there's some problems.
Maybe Nathan just is really tall in this scenario.
That's the thing, like, it's a bug. It's not supposed to be. I don't want my bugs huge.
It's
I want
true.
them small and manageable. Squishing size.
That's fair.
It is fair.
Oh, maybe Hypno.
Ooh, yeah, you know what? There you go.
He's so silly looking, though.
He's so silly looking, but knowing like his like dex entries and stuff really
Yeah, but like
terrified me.
Drowsy. If I had to pick one, I would say Drowsy.
I'll
You
give
like-
you that.
You like Hypno more than Drowsy?
Yeah, Drowsy. What the? I'm mixing up the names. Little snout looking dude.
Yeah.
He's kind of fun. He's got a little smile, which is kind of, maybe sinister. But he's got a little, like, snout thing. He looks really ridiculous. Hypno. Look, he's got, like, a beard thing going on. It's weird.
Yeah,
Not really.
I think you're in the same boat as us then, because I actually like Drowsy. I think Drowsy was adorable.
It's a taper.
Yeah, like his little nose.
Yeah, no, Hypno just...
He kidnaps children.
He just looks like an old man that went, okay, I'm gonna take my pants off, and I'm gonna see who catches me.
Alright. What is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon?
All the babies.
If you had to pick one.
All the babies.
Can't pick them all.
So cute.
For me, it's definitely Alakazam. I've always loved Alakazam.
That's
A good
fair.
one.
But I love them.
But if you had to pick one, you could pick your Cloyster.
I know, but that... Because, like, I just have a bunch that I just love extra.
That's Psyduck.
Nah. I
Psyduck.
like Clefairy. I like Cloyster.
Oh no, it's gotta be Clefairy with how much you talk about Clefairy.
It's just really cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute. But then there's like Dragonair, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, you do like Dragonair a lot too. I like Dragonair a little less now that I know it can fly.
Oh. Why?
It just bugs me a little bit.
What, that its wings get really big?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, wait, why? Like...
Dragonate's got kind of like a derp face going on, too. Like you can't see the mouth, right? Because, like, the nose is so big.
Aw, Dratini's cute.
Is it a nose?
I think so.
It's like a snout.
Yeah, it's like a snout, but, like, does it have a nose?
Who,
It's got
Dratini?
nostrils, doesn't it?
That's a nose, right?
I never saw it as a nose. I just saw it as, like, a... You know, like, how, like, a baby, like, sucks on, like, a pacifier, maybe?
Oh, it's a nose.
It doesn't look like a nose.
Really?
It's just a bum.
Yeah, it's a nose.
If there's no nose
Oh,
holes.
hunkin' schnoz.
This is a big snoz.
But it has...
Does he not have nostrils? I thought he had nostrils.
No, he doesn't.
Yo, how he breathe?
You know, I don't know. I would say the only one with nostrils, I think, is Dragonite.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Dragonite.
No.
We were talking about Dratini,
Oops.
like the little baby one. Like, I thought this was a nose. This thing?
I don't know.
The what is it?
I don't know. Maybe Nathan can, like, drop
I
some
don't know.
input.
I've always seen like the little like white ball looking thing on
Yeah.
their face. I've always seen that as a nose.
I guess it's a nose.
Yeah, it's a nose.
There ain't no nostrils.
Yeah, maybe it's not the most effective nose, but it's still a
Maybe
nose.
it's just like their mouth. Maybe
It could
like
be.
it's a little like protrusion.
Because, like, I just don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, man. Is that a nose? This is one of these things that's going to keep me up tonight, and I'm just going to be staring at the ceiling, and I'll be like, is that a nose? How do I know?
That was like for Poliwag, right above its little circle. I thought that was its nose for a very long time.
I
And
have
I
to
just
look
thought,
at Poliwag.
like, the little black line, I don't know what I thought that was. I just thought it was a weird looking nose. And it's actually a mouth.
Oh, I knew that was a mouth, yeah. This part?
Yeah, that shook me as a
Yeah.
kid.
Where would his mouth have been, though?
Well, Poliwhirl doesn't have a mouth.
See, look, it's got a mouth.
No, but, like, picture, like, you think your whole life that that's a mouth, and then it opens, and it's like, ooh!
You mean you thought it was a nose?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, they have nostrils. Poliwhirl and Poliwrath have nostrils.
But no mouth.
No.
Does any of that matter? Politoad's obviously the best.
Aw,
I love Politoad. I just love the way he claps.
Love the way he looks. The shiny version makes him cotton candy.
Yeah. No, that's always a bonus. I'm sorry, Tony.
What does it look like?
It's blue and pink.
That's That's cotton candy, then.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's super cute. I have a shiny Politoad named Blue's Clues.
I am a fan. Huh. I'm just looking at Politoads now. I just love the way they
Nice.
clap, you know?
They're
Yeah.
just so happy.
Clapping Pokemon. Oh, clapping Politoad.
Is this clapping? Yeah. He's so happy. You know?
I think Quagsire's on the list too.
Of like,
He just looks happy.
I love Quagsire. He's a very derpy guy, but like, he's cute.
But the derp is a bonus.
Yeah. Trying to think of like other really derpy looking Pokemon that I love.
I like Shelder a lot.
Shelter's cute.
It's
a little
just
tongue.
eyes with a giant.
I always get like weirded out, but I'm like, wait, so Slowbro's 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. You get 2 for 1.
Yeah, but like you can't use 2 Pokemon.
Nope.
Like that Shelter just lives.
Yup.
Like on that Slowpoke's tail.
You think too hard about it, it just gets uncomfortable.
It really is. So is a Slow King? Does a Shelter bite its head?
Yeah.
Is that like actually a thing?
Mm-hmm.
So if it wants to be... No, actually, aren't they actually all really smart? Thought I heard that somewhere, where they're actually all smart, but they just move so slow and stuff, they can't do anything about it.
That's hilarious. I hope that's real now.
How smart is Slowpoke? That's a fan wiki. Alright, let's see. Let's see if you say, let's see, smart. Oh no, that's not on the page. Dumb. No, okay. No. Oh. It's a Slowpoke has notoriously dim intellect and forgets what it's doing. Takes a long time to respond to outside stimuli. Oh.
Me too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, so,
You're hoping for nice things to say?
Yeah. Oh, it's literally called the Dopey Pokemon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Slowbro is my favorite.
Slowbro's cool. I just like Slowpoke though, cause like, look at him.
Little cat. What's he doing? He's just hanging out.
Yeah, look at him.
With the vacant stare.
Don't you love that though?
I really do.
I relate.
I personally relate way too much.
There's just nothing behind those eyes.
Yep. Maybe elevator music. It's just...
That might even be pushing it. You know, like... That's a derpy Pokemon that I love. Let's see. I'm just gonna Google derpy.
You got Wobbuffet.
Oh, Wobbuffet's beautiful.
It's hard to not associate him with Team Rocket.
Yeah, he's basically Team Rocket, but he's always been like their comic relief.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I hate?
Which you
Victory
hate?
Bell.
You don't like Victory Bell?
No.
Oh.
Is it because it's creepy?
It's weird looking. Like, I love, Vileplume,
Yeah.
but, like, Victory Bell? It's giant mouth.
Yeah, it always bit James's head in the anime too.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Why do all of James's Pokemon bite him in the head? He like always has one Pokemon that bites his head.
Well, now they just do it for continuity.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was Victory Bell, then wasn't it Carnivine?
Yeah.
And then now it's
I miss Carnivine, actually.
I forget what's Marini?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just constant Pokemon biting his head.
I like the reality of it though. It's like you have this super powerful creature, and you're 10, and it just instead of listening to a thing you say, it's just like biting you.
James isn't 10.
James is not 10.
Yeah.
Which makes it actually funnier because he's a grown man.
Yeah. So I found a list, and they say the top 5 derpiest looking Pokemon. They say Dragonite is derpy looking.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty derpy. I like it. They say Slurpuff.
Oh my god.
And Swirlix too. It's yeah, they're derpy, but I love them. And then we got Slowpoke. Yeah, we've talked about that before. And they say Psyduck is the second derpiest Pokemon. Is Psyduck that derpy?
Look at it.
Yeah, you're right.
Just look at him.
And they say number 1 is Dunsparce.
How dare they?
But look at that face.
That's beauty.
You're dumb sparse.
It's a minimal design.
What is he? Is he a dragon?
He's based off of what is it, Tsukunuchi? It's like in Japan, they have a long-running cryptid, and instead of like Bigfoot or Mothman, it's literally just a really fat, short snake.
And that's what Dunsparce is?
Yep, it's just based off of the legend of a very fat, short snake.
Alright, that's kind of cute.
That's adorable. But like, we need Mega Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Evolution or something, maybe. I don't know.
A lot of people were saying that like he should have been evolved into Drampa.
Yeah.
That would have been real cool.
I would like that. I could see it.
Give him goals.
Right, like... But maybe, like... There's a point in the Pokemon game where you have to take a test or something, and you get to pick a Pokemon, and you pick Dunsparce, and then after it evolves into Drampa. It doesn't get a stone or anything, it just is like... It's not a level up, it's just like... Nope, it really just failed that test. Alright, now you get to be a dragon. What type is Dunsparce?
It's just normal, I think.
I thought he was normal rock.
That's such an odd typing. If it's normal, but let's see.
Maybe he is just normal.
Let's just look at Dunsparce. Yeah, just
Just
normal.
Yeah.
You think this is normal though? What's normal about this?
Normal type is like the hardest to explain because it ranges from like it's just a fantasy animal to just I don't even know.
It's even more unfortunate that it's normal because Drampa is normal dragon.
Oh, they were so close.
Right? Like, you're right there. Like, I'd be okay if they were like, oh yeah, Dunsparce evolves into Drampa. You guys didn't know this? It's like, of course not.
No one's ever played long enough with a Dunsparce to get to that level.
It's like, did any of you get to level 100? No.
No.
No. No. Do it. By God, he's evolving. So many, like... There's a picture of Zenyatta with a bunch of Dunsparce. Or of one Dunsparce on his head.
Oh.
Little Dunsparce with a very long tail thing.
No, that. Mm-mm.
No, you don't like it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What about a sleeping Dunsparce?
How can you tell?
There's Z's over his head.
How do you guys feel about Halucha?
I like Halucha, but I think it's interesting design. Because yet again, is this a person?
Exactly.
Like, is it wearing a mask or is that its face?
I don't know. I think that's its face. So there's like nothing under there.
Oh.
But what happens if it tries to take the mask off?
He takes it off, and it's just like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. That's a very positive way of looking at that. I thought it would just be like Skull. Oh my god, he evolved into a ghost type. Huh. I don't know why this Dunsparce is so big.
Ooh.
I don't want to know. Not okay. I need to see his Pokédex entry now. Why is he so big? Dunsparce is 4'11".
Oh. I like him less now.
But he's only 30 pounds.
Yeah.
But that's like taller than my dogs.
It's a bit wet. Yeah, it's dude. Like, there are people that height.
Yeah.
Well, some of the sizes, because Charizard is only like 5'4". But then
Doesn't make any sense.
no, Zubat is like larger than like your head. Like it's really big.
I could see that. I mean, that's still not huge.
It's uncomfortably large.
Well, how big do you want it to be?
Like a real bat, like very
Yeah.
But then, how would it fight anyone in battle?
just really cute, just adorable.
You mean it would die?
It's so cute, just trying its best.
So, Dunsparce's entries in Pokemon Gold, when spotted, this Pokemon escapes backwards by fiercely burrowing. Oh, it says boring, actually. I don't think that's right.
Oh no,
Tabor.
boring.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it Tibora? Boring into the ground with its tail.
Oh, see, yeah, he knows.
See, this next one says burrowing, though.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
It might just be a translational
Hey.
thing.
If spotted, it escapes by burrowing with its tail. It can float just slightly using its wings.
Oh.
Huh. For Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it digs into the ground with its tail and makes a maze-like nest. It can fly just a little.
Oh. That's all you need.
Yeah. Oh, that's really wholesome. It travels by digging through the ground. Diglett and Dunsparce share one another's tunnels happily.
Oh.
That's pure. That's nice.
Alright, so how big is Diglett?
Oh
Or
god. Let's look up.
I guess.
6'4".
That would scare me a little bit. 0.08 feet. It's 0.2 meters. It's so small. How does it share tunnels with a thing that's 4'11"? Happily. It's not even a foot. It's not a half a foot.
That's a cavern system to the Doug Trio.
Is that 8 inches then? It's not even 8 inches. Right? Because 8 inch would be here.
He's little.
He's 0.8 eighth of an inch.
He's tiny.
He's so small. But how does he share?
Because Dunsparce makes it bigger, and he's like, oh, thanks.
I guess. Does the Dunsparce know that Diglett's there? Is the Diglett the one happily sharing it because it doesn't have to do with the work?
These are the questions, Tony.
I don't know the answer to them, and I'm concerned. Like, how? How do you do this, Diglett? What about a low-end Diglett? Are you any bigger? No. But it weighs more
Just
because
more
it's
hair.
steel. And it has hair. Yeah, you're right. Why do they only have 10 HP? That's so sad.
But it's 30. I think.
Diglett doesn't. Maybe Dugtrio does. Dugtrio doesn't either. Dugtrio's HP goes up to 35, though.
That's a lot.
Yep. Get Sandvale, Arena Trap, and Sand Force. Good job, Dugtrio. So, like, how do we know that this just isn't 3 Digletts hanging out?
Yeah, we don't.
Right? Like,
Yes, they're different sizes, aren't they?
but like, are they different sizes? Or are they out of the ground a different amount?
Yeah, because we don't know what the bottom of Diglett looks like.
Diglett or, Dugtrio. Or, as I like to say, 3 Digletts. The Alolan ones, like, make a better case because their hair length is all different. But even then, it's like, but how do we know?
We don't know.
There's just mysteries in life that we just don't know the answers to. And this is one of them. I generally don't know. Who are you? And how do you share with Dunsparce? Huh. Well, that's enough of that. Now, every time I go deeper into Pokemon, I just ask more questions I don't have the answers to.
Yeah.
It's just, that's how it is.
It's a part of life.
Yeah. Huh. You ever just, need a minute?
Right?
My brain feels like it's like, well, man, that's enough. You did all this stuff. Enough. You done. Nathan, have you seen Detective Pikachu?
No.
Do you plan on seeing it?
I would like to.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anyone else that wants to go see it.
Aw. Well, if you do get the chance to see it, I highly recommend. I think I talked about it a little bit last week on the podcast, but it was a nice movie. I liked it.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Pikachu is so cute, though. And I think I also said this on the podcast. For some reason, the Bulbasaurs are so cute to me.
Yeah, no, they're precious.
Like, something about a Bulbasaur in real life is just so sweet. Like, even compared to any of the other starter Pokemon, like, say, like a Squirtle or a Charmander, I'm like, oh no, I want that Bulbasaur. Like, I don't think in the games, like, I've used Bulbasaur before as a starter in Gen 1,
Aww.
but I've usually picked, like, Squirtle.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm like, wow, if this was real life, I would pick Bulbasaur.
That's fair.
Always Squirtle.
It's super duper cute.
I respect Squirtle pick. Who's your go-to Brecken, Gen 1?
Oh, Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah, because I like Blastoise.
Are we the Squirtle squad? Nathan, you said Squirtle too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're the
Yeah.
Squirtle squad. I just like Blastoise.
Blastoise is great.
Yeah, he's literally a turtle with cannons.
Yeah.
What is there not to like?
Well, that's kind of why.
Blastoise gives some arm cannons.
Like, as a kid, it's like, oh man, this kid has a Charizard, this one has a Blastoise, and it's like, I got a Venusaur, it's got a bigger tree.
Venusaur is
Big
cute, though.
plant.
I think it's unfair, though, that Charizard got 2 Megas.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super unfair. You kidding me?
No, that was just pandering nonsense.
Like, why? Like, are you saying that Blastoise and Venusaur aren't worth as much? That's basically what you're saying, and I don't approve.
Mm-mm.
Not a fan. If I sound far away, it's because my bed wasn't made and it was bugging me. I mean, I was right by my mic the entire time.
Of course.
You cannot prove anything.
I mean, they can't.
Yeah, probably not. That is the good part about not using a webcam. I have no idea what's going through my brain right now, guys. It's really a problem. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the topics list. Ooh, okay. So I know I didn't roll or anything, because I actually don't have... Is this a pen? Oh, I do have a pen. Anyways. So I have a topic written down that's called Create an Animal.
Oh.
So,
Fun.
create an animal.
Huh.
Like, I don't want to say the perfect animal, because obviously that's, like, different to the person.
Honestly, like, I have such a basic animal, because it's just, like, idea. Because it's just, like, I want a giraffe, but it's really, really tiny. It's just so small and perfect.
Aww.
And it's like you could give it, like, a single piece of lettuce and he will feast.
Aww.
That's how tiny.
I actually really like that.
Yeah, just tiny giraffes. That's, like, towards the top of my list.
Okay. I was thinking of, like... I keep thinking of dogs.
No.
Yeah. It's like, alright, I'm gonna make it like a dog face, a dog body, a dog tail, dog ears,
It's just a dog.
dog nose,
It's just a dog.
dog legs, dog fur,
Just a dog.
and I'm gonna give it wings.
Oh.
Orthogosis.
Yeah. It's like Pegasus, but a dog.
That's actually really cute.
Yeah. Let's picture, like, any dog you own, just they grow wings, and instead of, like, needing to be picked up to go onto things, they can just fly up.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's super cute.
I would like a narwhal that lives on land
Ooh.
and also lives in warmer climates.
There you go. Would his name be Dennis?
One might.
I feel like if I saw a narwhal on land, like, depending on how fast it moves, I would be varying levels of horrified. Because it's just a big old poker.
Oh man, that is true. I can guarantee you I don't want a land shark.
Yeah, it's like a pathological fear
think-
at this point for you.
Yeah. Like, I like Garchomp, the Pokemon,
Land shark. That's what I'm thinking of.
but land sharks.
Yeah.
So, I'm only okay with land sharks if they were designed like this. It's a shark standing upright with, like, normal legs, but its arms are very stubby, like T-Rex arms. I'd be okay with it
You're
then.
just thinking like the left shark.
I don't know what the left shark looks
Oh
like.
gosh, Toady. Memes.
Left
Yeah, there you
shark?
go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Why is the left shark so important?
Because he doesn't dance too well.
To the Shakira song.
He just kind of... Left shark, like, just isn't trying as hard as right shark.
So, I like left shark, but I mean even stubbier arms than that, though.
Even stubbier.
Like, literally, like, T-Rex arms like this. Like, I know Nathan can't see this, but, like, where it's just, it really can't even scratch its own nose.
Oh god.
Well, the left shark really is not trying as hard as,
No.
as the other one.
No.
It even looks way sadder.
Not in sync.
Look how sad it looks. Like, they're like, everything I've done in my life has led up to this point.
Yeah.
This comment is beautiful. Those sharks look absolutely miserable. Who thought it was a good idea to remove sharks from their natural habitats in lakes and force them on a stage? I hope they got back in the water immediately after. They said natural habitat in lakes. What?
There's a lot wrong there, yeah.
Have you watched the video of them dancing to Shakira?
Do they dance to Shakira too?
I think they call it Sharkira instead of Left Shark.
Okay, I'm gonna find this. Shakira.
Oh, funny.
Huh. When I looked up... Oh, not Shakira. Sharkira. Look at that. Gonna go.
That is very silly.
What do you mean?
Just a little bit.
Living his dream? What's silly about him living his dream, Brecken?
Okay. You're real defensive of
The shark, yes. He's adorable.
And his hips don't lie.
Yeah, they don't. Shakira. I'm a fan. I'm glad I know about the shark now. But, yeah, no, way stubbier arms than I'm okay with. Those arms are too long. Those are almost human-length arms. Do not want human-length arms on no land shark. They have to have stubby, near T-Rex size arms. But, like, proportional. They don't need to be as long as they were the T-Rexes. I'm sure that's plenty long on a shark.
Oh my god.
Like, proportionally small arms. Yeah. And I'd be okay with it.
Nah, Why make it at all then? Like, why not just have like a Pomeranian the size of a horse? This picture. And it's your battle steed.
I'd like that. It's so fluffy. Let's make a dog. Make him big. Let's make him red. We'll call him Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll make up a child's cartoon about it.
I think someone beat you to it.
What do you mean? That was an original idea.
Oof.
The next thing you're going to tell me is there's a show called Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Ooh.
Why aren't you telling me there's not a show called Clifford? I'd be cool with bigger dogs. No, but then that means, like, their poop and stuff is bigger.
Well, nothing in life is free, Toady.
That's true. With the tiny giraffe, though, like, it's so low maintenance.
Yeah, no, perfect. Indisputably, just a good idea.
Anything else tiny you would want to make?
I feel like just so many things are really, really cute
If they're tiny?
if they're tiny.
What about an elephant?
Yeah.
Little tiny elephant.
Really adorable.
Yeah.
It's really cute. There was apparently, in Canada, a commercial on kids' channels where it's like they talked about the house hippo, which is just a tiny, tiny hippo. And it's a whole infomercial, like, beware the house hippo. And then they're like, see? Didn't we get you? Don't always trust what you see on TV, kids. But the opposite effect happened where kids went, wow, there's tiny hippos.
Oh.
The commercial's super cute, though. Like, I would want a house hippo.
Oh, I think I may have seen this before.
Just like yours, all is quiet.
I don't want to play the sound, because I'll get copyrighted. Aww.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's just real cute. They eat crumbs.
It's so small. It's taking a bath in a bowl labeled Jake.
Yeah, if you make...
Oh, it ate like part of a peanut butter
Yeah.
sandwich. Oh, now it's going. It's hiding. Oh, it's like in a hamster cage. It's even a tinier. No, stop. I hate that that's not real now. Yeah, if I was a kid, it'd be a tiny hippo. I'm actually 23 going, tiny hippo! So, you know, like, the kid version would have been pretty similar. Man, now I just want tiny animals. What else would be cool? Nathan, are there any tiny animals that you'd want?
I think elephants are probably what I would have wanted, like tiny elephants.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Love tiny elephants.
Yeah.
Dude, Scully.
That's true. They do that.
That's the tiniest little, like...
No, that's super cute.
What other animal would I want that is tiny?
I think like a tiny grizzly bear.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Like it's so small, even though it's trying to maul you.
It's just like nibbling on your finger. It's like, oh, look at it, so cute. And it's like, fear me, oh, look a little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that's dangerous, really small, would be cute, basically. What's another... Imagine, like... I know koalas aren't big, but like a hand-sized koala.
Oh.
Or a panda.
Oh.
A little panda.
Oh, that's super cute.
It's like a panda like this big. And it's just like rolling around. You just give it a little bit of bamboo.
Listen, science is gonna get there.
Honestly, this is what we need to be focused on. Tiny animals.
Just really, really small.
Small animals. I like the giraffes a lot, though.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about the deers are just like giraffes with short necks?
No. No, I see deer as enemies.
Yeah. But like they're just giraffes with short necks.
No. I feel like they look more like horses than like a giraffe.
Huh. I wonder if I googled deer with long neck, what would happen? Deer.
Tony, anything with a long neck is gonna look more like a giraffe.
You see this?
That's not even a deer, that's an impala.
Okay. Do you see this? What is that?
That's a giraffe.
Exactly. I googled deer with long neck and a giraffe popped up.
Listen, Google is a great engine, but it saw a long neck. And it filled it in.
But look
for
how
you.
long of a neck this deer has.
That's an impala.
No, it's a garenuk. AKA giraffe-necked antelope.
Oh, it's an antelope, you're right.
Yeah. It's
Very
a
different.
deer with a long neck. AKA a giraffe. See? What is this?
I
don't know either. Look at this. It's a deer, right? Look how long this neck is. Look at it.
just looks like a bastard. Don't like it.
Okay. I was really hoping to see someone Photoshop like, oh my god, look how long these deer's necks are. Look at them in their natural habitat.
No, it's horrifying.
Did you even look at them?
Yeah, no, I did. Real quick, and then...
Doesn't say that they're not real. Look at this deer. Oh, this deer. That's not a giraffe, Goofy. That's a long-necked deer. Lamau. Yo, Goofy. That's a long-necked deer. See? This meme said so. No, that's a deer. No, it's a giraffe. Okay. This is confusing, Brecken. Huh. So, what you're saying is you don't believe or subscribe to this notion?
No.
Okay. Alright. So what looks like a giraffe then?
Giraffes.
Other than giraffes? Anything?
Probably not.
Huh. So you don't see the picture a deer in your head right now. Close your eyes. Your eyes closed. Alright. Picture a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Then give it a long neck.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I failed step one.
You didn't picture a deer?
It's on fire.
Why is it? Well, you can still give it a long neck while it's on fire.
Alright, sure.
Alright, it's on fire. A long neck.
Okay.
Now, give it spots.
It's kind of hard to see through all the fire. Oh, it's going down. Yeah, no, it's... He's gone.
Alright, let's play this off. Let's
Why
play.
is the baby on fire?
Buy me more jewelry! Alright, let's play this the other way around, Brecken. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Picture a giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
Shorten its neck.
Okay.
Remove the spots
Oh.
and give it, like, the coat of a deer.
Oh, it's a ugly giraffe. You don't look so good.
Big giraffe now. Fire.
And it's a deer.
No. No, just a really weird looking giraffe.
It's a deer, Brecken.
No, the deer is in the other part of the imagination on fire. It's-
No, we create the giraffe into a deer.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Alright.
You don't have to sound so upset about it.
I just want you to acknowledge that a deer, if given a long neck, could look like a giraffe.
Mm-mm. Anything with a long neck could look like a giraffe.
So you're saying that a deer with a long neck could look like a giraffe?
Yeah, but that doesn't make it special.
That's
Like,
all I wanted to hear!
Oh my god.
Yep, it's a good day. I'm completely fine with this now. I got the validation I needed.
Terrible.
What?
I said terrible.
Well, what? I just needed this validation, Brecken.
Oh my god.
Sometimes in life, Brecken, you need validation.
Not like this.
What do you mean?
Not like forced.
Well, you know. It's, he said, she said.
Oh my god.
He said validation, she said forced validation. This analogy got weird very fast. I'm done with it. So, Brecken, what's on your mind right now?
It's still giraffes.
Okay, what are they doing?
No, just chilling.
What do they do when they chill?
They just chew leaves.
Like, how big are these leaves? You're picturing big giraffes or little giraffes?
Oh, I'm picturing big giraffes.
Okay. What kind of tree are they chewing on?
God, just a tree in the savannah, Tony.
Like, what kind of tree is it?
I don't know, Tony.
Oh. Oh, what is that running alongside it? It's a deer.
You can't control my imagination.
Oh my goodness. Look, do you see that deer?
No.
Running alongside, not on fire?
Definitely not.
You sure?
Hmm?
Huh. So Nathan, how's your day been?
Oh, you know. Just, Kind of strange, actually. There was like, I was coming home from school and there was like a deer on fire. It's just the strangest thing.
Sounds
really.
like a good day. It's fine.
Okay. This is a deer-hating podcast, and I do not subscribe to it.
Well, Tony, you're letting it happen.
How could I stop it?
You can't. It's too late.
It's
You're
free speech.
a known deer-hating advocate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's too late. You actually look really sad. I'm sorry.
I like deer.
Okay.
From a distance.
Yeah.
Brecken doesn't like them because they ate her tulips.
I don't like them because I'm tired of them in my yard.
And the tulips.
And the tulips. But also, they've just outstayed their welcome.
What do you propose you do with the deer then?
You just pick them up and you move them somewhere else.
To where?
We just moved the deer crossing sign.
just let them loose in like Ohio or something.
But you heard about Ohio.
With the abortion laws?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna affect the deer.
How do you know?
I don't, but...
It's messed up that you pick Ohio of any state there. You can send them to a place where the deer can't get an abortion if it
I'm
needs
not
to.
trying to be political, Tony.
Goodness.
I just want a regular lawn back.
Well, then why don't you put, like... What do deer not like?
Tony, we've done this. We've had this very conversation before.
What are deers afraid of? Cars? Why don't you park a car in your backyard?
I feel like you're victim blaming, and
Victim blaming?
it's just interesting.
What?
We've done
deer
this.
Fear.
It might still be in your history. We did
The
this.
science of fear. Suburban deer behavior explored.
I don't want to know their psychology. I just want them gone.
Well, if you understand their psychology, you can make them go away. The theory of motion concerns the whitetail's response to fluid motion. This is extremely adaptive behavior. The theory of motion has resulted in the invention of many suburban still hunting techniques. Yeah, that was very not useful.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you're right. I visited one of these pages on 4/12/19.
Yeah, this very thing happened exactly the way it's going down. I said, Tony, they just won't leave. You went, well, how about these things you can do? And I'm like, tried it. And you went, well...
What about they can hear what you hear? Have you ever tried playing obnoxious like dubstep or something and seeing if they would?
I've gone out with a broom and yelled at them.
So no.
No.
So you haven't tried it yet.
I can try to blast
There's one idea.
Skrillex, sure.
There's one idea. Okay. All right. So I'm reading only parts of this. It's something called Cold Blue, and it's pee. You probably don't want anything to do with pee.
No.
So how about Mountain Dew Cold Red, and you put it all over the place.
I don't want to kill the grass.
All right. You get a bowl of it, and you put it where the deer go.
At this point, they just see that as an invitation to stick around.
But if they drink it, they'll get like really hyper and maybe go away.
Maybe they can get diabetes from it or something.
Huh. Okay. What does it mean when a deer stares at you? I'm interested now. I don't want to know about body. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I feel like this is like a deja vu kind of moment where
we did this exact song and dance.
Oh, I'm not singing or dancing.
This all happened. No progress was made.
You ever think a lapras looks like a deer
No.
with a long neck?
Nope. I think it's a beautiful sea monster.
Yeah, it's like Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
But the Loch Ness Monster, hear me out.
Mm-mm.
There's different adaptations of what it looks like. And what if it was really just a water deer?
Mm-mm.
Can you prove that it's not, though?
Nope.
See? There you go.
I don't care for these arguments at all.
Well, they're not arguments. It's just different ways of thinking. Of deers in a positive light. Not headlights, though, because they don't like those. They do a lot of damage to cars. A lot of damage. Yeah. So I feel like you don't want to talk about deers anymore.
No, I really don't.
What's your least favorite part about a deer?
Them existing in my yard.
Okay. What's your favorite part about a deer?
When they leave.
If you could talk to a deer and it could understand you, what would you say to it?
Fuck off.
If you could say one positive thing to a deer, what would you say?
I love it when you fuck off.
If you could say one negative thing to a deer, what would you say?
Get the fuck off my lawn.
Okay.
It's really a very simple message. I don't understand what's hard to...
Oh no, I'm speaking for the deer community right now, and they just need a representative.
Representative.
Nathan, do you have any deer-related questions you want to ask her?
That's a good question, actually.
See?
Yeah, I don't know what I would ask.
Oh.
Open and shut case.
Okay, alright. If you could sit down and have coffee with a deer and then talk out your disagreements, would you? And like come up with some sort of plan to coexist?
Does coexist mean they still walk around my lawn?
You guys have to decide that amongst yourselves. Like maybe like they don't walk around your lawn, but you invite them over for Sunday breakfast.
No, I don't want them in the house.
You gotta
No,
compromise.
I don't. I really don't.
And think about it. 6 days a week you don't see them. And just for breakfast on Sundays. You invite them in for like a nice little pancake or waffle, and then they scurry off and you don't see them for another 6 days.
No.
Like you just give them a little nibble,
I just want them gone.
and then they go.
Mm-mm.
And like you don't even have to like set a place for them. They'll just stand.
Mm-mm.
And it'll just be like waffle time, and then you go yum yum yum.
You're trying to endear me to them, and it's just, don't look at me like that. I didn't mean to fucking con. I don't want them to.
Endear them.
Stop. Stop.
Oh man.
Yep.
I'm a fan of what you said, even though you didn't mean to say it. So, Deer Park water bottles. Not a fan?
I don't drink water, really.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. John Deere tractors?
I don't care about things named deer. I just don't like the animal.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify where the line is drawn. And BoJack Horseman, aren't there deer characters?
Mm-hmm.
Do you dislike them?
No, they're fictional.
What?
They're fictional.
Okay. Oh, so Bambi's cool.
Yeah.
Alright. About Bambi's mom.
She's super dead.
How do you feel about that?
Well, in context of this conversation, hilarious. I mean, as a child, was very sad.
Okay. Alright. You find Bambi's mom's death hilarious. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Next thing you're gonna say is that you were a fan of Mustafa's death.
No.
That's where that leads.
No, because Mufasa's not a deer.
He probably had deer inside him at the time, though.
Yeah, he ate them.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to understand where we stand when it comes to the deer conversation.
I just don't want this to be a reoccurring thing.
What do you mean? God, if next time Chance comes on the podcast, I'm gonna have to. I'll be like, ask Brecken questions about deer, and see what he comes up with.
Mm-mm.
You don't want that.
No.
No. Okay. What about Sky?
No.
What if Sky was a deer?
No.
What would you do? You haven't met Sky in person. I haven't met him. What if he's actually a deer with a headset that comes on the podcast?
Headset and girl troubles.
Yeah, that fawn is not talking to him.
No. I don't know what you offered.
Sky would be like a cloud if he was anything, I think.
That's nice.
Yeah, nice little cloud. Happy little cloud. Like Bob Ross painted some happy little trees and clouds. Bob Ross was in the Air Force, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, he went to war.
Yeah, it's crazy. People come back with PTSD. He came back with a mellow voice and taught people how to paint.
Oh, that's coping.
Nathan, out of 10, what do you rate Bob Ross?
I'm gonna say 10 because there's this little scene where, funnily enough, hanging out with a little baby deer.
We just got off the topic.
He says something along the lines of, "He's so adorable, I just want to keep him in my pocket and take him home."
Oh.
That's not what he deserves. He deserves to be free.
Oh. So Brecken.
And the deer's just sitting there hanging out.
Nathan,
being
we were so close. Just different topics.
So Brecken, tiny deer.
Like really little?
Yeah, really little deer, like giraffes, little.
Oh, adorable. Very cute.
And like, what if you could make the ones in your yard that small?
Oh, they can probably stay. Yeah.
So you're a sizist.
Okay.
All right, maybe this is where we end the podcast.
Yeah.
All right, well, this has been episode 280. Brecken dislikes deer.
Okay.
No, but just obviously joking around. But they ate her tulips, and that is a crime. That's not fair. So before I'm going to end the podcast. Brecken's grandmother, I'm pretty sure, plants flowers and stuff that are poisonous to deers, and they still eat the plants and are fine.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of deer are these things?
They're New Jersey deer.
Yeah.
Which are the most
Durable, apparently.
durable, toxic, garbage-eating deer there are.
Alright, this has been episode 280 of Background Noise. Thank you, Nathan, for being on. Thank you, Brecken, for being on. I'm not going to thank myself because it just feels weird when I'm talking to myself. Anyways, this is episode 280. Pickle Weasel. Bye.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.